looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at even par. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in a really good position here on the par 5. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Well done. It's a birdie here at the second. It will certainly help the cause. This one turning left a bit off the tee. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. This is a 9-footer. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Oh, my goodness, that is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Now some touch needed here for his second. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain right where he is. That one looking a little right.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
Here we go.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Nope. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
This from about 10 feet.
Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he will definitely not say no to that. Oh, he flushed that one, and that just got up in the breeze and took off on him. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. That is right all the way. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
134 yards left to the flagstick today. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
That's well done right there. A good save for par at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. Will certainly help the cause. All right, in the fairway. worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. A great opportunity here for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And he'll move to 3 under here. Just one shot off the lead. Well, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Pretty good angle here, getting set for his second shot just on the right side of that fairway.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
He's 11 feet away. That one's just going to sneak on by. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at -3. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
155 to the hole. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he will definitely not say no to that. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And that will push him into the lead here with 4 holes left to play. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Oh, off the flagstick. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And the lead will remain at 1 with 3 holes left to play. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And this is going to go down to the wire. It'll stay a 1-shot lead with 2 to play. Okay, that one's dancing. Now this for another birdie. Yes, the speed spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And that will mean it is a round of 65, 7 under par. Absolutely terrific. Frank, this was a gritty, determined performance. Our featured golfer taking everybody's best shot and still walking away with a 2-shot win.
Yeah, it looks sort of quite comprehensive, didn't it? But 2 shots when you think about it. When you look on the whole week in retrospect, it's not much to spare. But still, they got the job done and were by far the best player in the field.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, known as Steven, in the cast of hundreds.
Sunday at Augusta. 3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
Now, earlier this morning, one of the Masters' cherished traditions, the honorary starters out there to get the tournament underway. Golf's preeminent global ambassador, Gary Player, a 3-time Masters champion, got him started and finished with that classic leg kick. Jack Nicklaus, of course, 6-time Masters tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all 3, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. It was then that the Masters tournament was officially declared underway. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crown, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a lifetime. Well, this is the essence of golf distilled. 18 holes to decide our winner. Every decision is impactful. Every misstep a potential tournament wrecker as we look at the current leaderboard. And that will settle in the bunker, so an early test here at the first.
Yeah, normally you'd rather the early test come a little later on in the round, but you know, he should have a better than average chance to go for the green from here.
But those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par. Yeah, this is a good drive. Watch it trundle down the hill a bit. Well done off the tee here at hole number 2. Be pleased with that one. On and 2, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot. Boy, you don't get eagle putts from that distance every day. But that one never got on line. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2 will certainly help the cause.
There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. So that safely in. It's a par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain right where he is. And that, not going to get there. It is going to wind up in that right front bunker here at 4. Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge.
Just didn't figure that out well. It had to land that ball further up the green for it to go closer.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark.
Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And that's going to move him back down to even par.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. And that will do just fine. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, there's 134 yards left to the flag and the pin on the front portion.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Maybe a little frustration there. Got a little too much sand and not enough golf ball, and that will come up quite a bit short.
Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll stay right where he is.
What a great tee shot. Bisected the fairway beautifully.
Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release and in good shape. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. And he will definitely not say no to that. This is going to be a beautiful drop down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green.
Well, I'm not going to rag on the shot. It was a good strike, but look where the flag is. It's on the other side of the green.
A look here at birdie.
Yes, and this putt, well, it does have a little bit of movement in it, but it's all about the pace. You've got to give it a good clout to get it up this slope.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that's going to mean this is a 1 under 35 on this first 9.
And the tee shot hit right of center, so that's going to leave a lengthy second shot in the vicinity of 200 yards. Biggest problem here is going left because this green is perched up. If you miss this green on the left, it'll run all the way down the hill on the left side.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This is the go zone.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. Will certainly help the cause.
Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay at 2 under. Not the worst result in the world. It's right of this 12th green, but you could certainly do worse than wind up there. Now, from short range, a second. And that reasonably well done there. He'll have that first par.
These short chips can get a little squirrely if you don't get them just right. And seeing I'm in the mood for grading, I give it a B+.
That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
This for birdie now at 14.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. The only real bailout area is right. It's his second at 15. This is such a tough green to land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15. So easy to run this right into the water. A tough one from behind the green. "13 feet away." Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to set up a sprint to the finish. He's one back with 3 to go. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. That's a good drive right there at 17, and that'll leave him with a chance to get something close and maybe grab a share of the lead. That's not going to be enough. It's into the front right bunker here at 17.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18. Ten-foot putt left.
shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him to 2 under.
Well, Frank, our featured golfer looking for that first major title. It won't come this week, but I think this is the kind of effort that says it won't be long.
It was a great achievement in my book. You know that you're so close to doing what you...
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beachside town of Hilton Head and Harbor Town Golf Links, it's final round coverage of the RBC Heritage. 18 holes, that's all we get to try and find a champion. It's a daunting task, but someone's going to shoot the low round of the day and walk off with a title as we look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
14 feet to the hole.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Well, that one misses the fairway, but Frank, not too bad, so a chance still to get out of the gates, birdie.
Yeah, golf's not a game of perfect. I'm curious on how this second shot's going to be hit, though.
I like it a lot. He's going to love it if he can get out of here with a 3, and that's a possibility. Come on, what a putt that was from long distance. It drops for an eagle. Well done. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, safely in for his par. And the lead will remain 1. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, yeah, what a putt there. A second eagle of the round, no less. He has been on his game so far. This up the right side off the tee. The driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
It was a good shot coming in there. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money really to make birdie.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Will certainly help the cause. Yeah, that's a good spot right there, and a chance now for a birdie here at 7. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, how about a beauty there. It is in for a birdie, and he will definitely not say no to that. That's up the left side.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
That will be a great look at birdie. 12 feet still to go. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie will certainly help the cause. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well.
That's the modern game. Huge tee shot, little shot, get in close, and a potential birdie.
Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to mean this was a 27 on the front side, an amazing 9 under par. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Left himself with 147 to the hole. Pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So that's in for par to start this backside. And this lead, looking oh so comfortable at this point. It remains at 7.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to save bogey. You can see the frustration building. That is not a great putt there. That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. But fortunately, this one still well in hand.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
Now this for another birdie. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And stop the press as if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had, and he really gouged it, and still, it was short. Nope. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. how about the touch there? Beautifully done. Chance now for another birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And on the heels of a top 10 last week, this would be even sweeter if he could hold on to win here. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Okay, not too bad there. This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Oh, no. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And this one close to being over, as it'll remain a 5-shot cushion.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Okay, safely aboard. Now this for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Oh, nearly a great shot considering that lie in the rough, but just sadly comes to rest on the fringe.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots. Frank, I guess we can say, I hope our featured golfer looks good in plaid. That's what you get for winning here, that red plaid jacket. What a tremendous victory.
It is. I mean, that jacket stands out, doesn't it? Especially when the cannon goes off, the RBC heritage. It's one of Pete Dye's sort of most famous golf courses too that gets plenty of love from the players. So, you've just won at a venue that there's many a player would gladly change places right now.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, we present live final round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. And this, one of the sterner tests a golfer's going to encounter, 18 holes to decide a championship. The A+ game has to be there to make this work as we look at the early leaderboard. Australia's Brett Druitt is your leader. He's off to a 4-under start. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
A birdie putt, and we check in for the first time today with a man who's won 4 tournaments on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And this putt moving right the whole way, got to keep the pace up to hold its line.
Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie, and he will definitely not say no to that. is starting up the right side. And that's going to miss the fairway. So after the birdie at 1, he'll need to play his second at 2 from the rough.
It shouldn't be too bad where he is. He should have a decent look at the green.
Good chance at 1.
Rich, I thought this was going to be a tough shot. Pin at the back of the green, but total disdain. Threw it all the way back there.
Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. Will certainly help the cause. Yeah, and with the elevated green, he might have needed an extra club, as that won't get there. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second. Ah, good soft hands. That is nicely done. Now, got that up too high, and he didn't want to come back. Ah, good stop, though it is for a bogey 4. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par.
Well, perfect drive, great position, and a good chance, really, to attack this flag. That second shot's going to be somewhere between 90 and 100 yards.
And this going to wind up on the fringe and not particularly close either. Bit of a misstep there from a pretty good number.
Now a 7-footer.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
It stings when that's for eagle. A really good effort, but it somehow stays out. Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. And he will definitely not say no to that. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
It's hard to get a putt this long on this green. That is a long way away. But now you really have to concentrate and try and 2-putt from here, because this is very much in the 3-putt zone.
Yeah, on putts this long, so hard to gauge the speed, and that's maybe about what you'd expect. Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. Oh, not holding back. This is a big swing. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Oh, look out. That's too far left. Oh, that was just never on line, and it will be into the hazard here left of this par 3 green. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his 3rd shot now at the par 3. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, so that one finished off for double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. That is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4.
Just 5 feet left.
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And this will be a 2 over 38 on this front side. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now, from just under 170 out, this is second.
That ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
Now, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll remain at 2 over par. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
And he let quite a few opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
That one just going to sneak on by.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is.
Oh, he gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. That is a disappointment inside of 10 feet to not be able to get that one down. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And he's hanging in there. 5 back with 6 to go. And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay at 1 over. And that one going to wind up in the bunker. So this is second now, trying to get this out cleanly.
Well, there's a good strike out of the fairway bunker, but that green side bunker just lapped up that shot.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by.
Nope, didn't play enough of the break, and that'll be short as well. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that won't help the cause one bit. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, Rich, I've been in there, I've taken a good look at this one, and I'm not seeing a lot in it. Up the slope, not a great deal of break. Confident roll required.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. A long one coming up here for birdie. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Oh, that's not going as intended.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
This will be a 14-foot putt here.
A little tentative there, and that'll come up short. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good.
Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot.
Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And this will be a 1 over par round of 73. Well, this was a tough round for our featured golfer, but in a one-and-done tournament, I have to imagine, Frank, it's much easier to turn the page.
Yeah, one round, less pain. You could certainly argue that. But you know, it's so quick. I mean, you just can't afford to make a mistake, and when it's just a single run of golf.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.